Hello, everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wise Gossip. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. RHOBH Teddi Mellencamp's divorce details revealed. RHOBH Teddi Mellencamp filed for divorce from her husband of 13 years, Edwin Arroyav, on Friday, November 1st. Now, details of their divorce, as well as when they officially separated, have emerged. So, what does Teddi want, and when did she call time of death? Keep reading for more details. Teddi Mellencamp's divorce details revealed. Before Teddi Mellencamp started on RHOBH in Season 8, she and Edwin Arroyav were headed for a split. They were not in a happy place, but she did not want to admit that to any of the cast. She did not want to start filming and say that she was getting divorced. The two of them had let their marriage go, but there was also a power imbalance. For the first time, Edwin was in control of the finances, and it was very hard on their marriage. Luckily, watching the show back helped save their relationship because they saw the good in what they had. It led to their third child, Dove, but after Season 10, Teddi was let go, yet she still made guest appearances. She also started a popular podcast with RHOC star Tamra Judge. Together, they co-host Two Tias in a pod which has done incredibly well, though often controversial. Teddi even appeared on an episode of RHOC in Season 18 as a host of a Traders type episode, since Tamra appeared in Season 2 of the reality series. Then she released a statement that she made the tough decision to file for divorce. Now the details of her divorce filing have been released. According to Reality T, Teddi Mellencamp claims the date of the separation was October 20th, 2024. Furthermore, she wants primary legal and physical custody of the couple's three children, Slate, Cruz, and Dove. However, she was fine with her estranged husband having reasonable and frequent visitation. Edwin has an older daughter from a previous relationship. Regarding money, Teddi also asked for spousal support but did not want him to get anything in return. Plus, she wants Edwin to pay for all of her attorney's fees. Moving on, Teddi Mellencamp cited the traditional irreconcilable differences as the cause of the divorce. She is still living her life, recording her podcast, and hosting events. It does not appear that this has slowed her down at all. Some fans were not sympathetic in any capacity and accused her of mimicking Kyle Richards. The two of them were very close on RHOBH, and Kyle split from her husband, Mauricio Humansky, in July 2023. However, they have yet to file for divorce. However, others have reminded the more negative followers that there are children involved. After months of whispers, speculation, and carefully worded social media posts, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum Teddi Mellencamp has finally confirmed what fans feared. Her marriage to Edwin Arroyav is officially over. The former Bravo star, known for her no-nonsense approach to both friendships and fitness, shared the heartbreaking news with a raw honesty that left fans both stunned and sympathetic. For years, Teddi and Edwin's marriage was a staple of her RHOBH storyline. The pair seemed like the ultimate power couple, Teddi with her thriving all-in accountability business and Edwin running his high-profile security company. They shared three children together, Slate, Cruz, and Dove, and built what looked like a dream life in Los Angeles. But as it turns out, the cracks ran deeper than the glossy Bravo cameras ever revealed. The announcement that broke the silence. Teddi made the divorce announcement via an emotional Instagram post featuring a black and white photo of her holding Edwin's hand one last time. Her caption was equal parts vulnerable and resolute. After 12 years of marriage, Edwin and I have decided to part ways. We've shared incredible moments, raised beautiful children, and built a life together. But somewhere along the way, we grew apart. While this isn't the ending I imagined, I know it's the best decision for both of us moving forward. She thanked fans for respecting their privacy while acknowledging that the public nature of her life means people will speculate. I've always been transparent, she wrote. This chapter will be no different. The signs were there, if you look closely. Although the divorce news hit hard, some evil-eyed RHOBH fans had been piecing the puzzle together for months. Teddi and Edwin, once constant fixtures on each other's Instagram feeds, hadn't posted together in weeks. Vacation pics that usually included the whole family instead showed Teddi with just the kids or solo shots with friends. A notable red flag came when Teddi attended BravoCon alone, a move she brushed off as Edwin staying home with the kids, but insiders now say it was the couple's first quiet step close to the pair revealed that their busy schedules had been pulling them in opposite directions for years. Between Teddi's podcasting, fitness events, and charity work, and Edwin's non-stop business demands, quality time together had become rare. They were like ships passing in the night, a friend shared. When they did have time together, they ended up arguing instead of reconnecting. The emotional toll of the RHOBH spotlight. It's no secret that reality TV can strain even the strongest relationships, and Teddi and Edwin's time on RHOBH brought its own set of challenges. Viewers will remember how her accountability coaching business often became a point of contention, with fellow housewives questioning her methods. While Teddi stayed calm under pressure, the behind-the-scenes stress took a toll. Being on RHOBH magnifies every disagreement, another source said. You're not just dealing with your own issues, you're dealing with the world's commentary on your issues. That can wear you down. Teddi admitted in past interviews that Edwin didn't always enjoy the attention that came with her Bravo fame. While he supported her career, the constant filming and public scrutiny left him feeling exposed. The breaking point. Though Teddi hasn't shared the exact cause of the split, those close to the couple hint that it wasn't one explosive event, but a gradual erosion of their connection. They stopped having fun together, one insider explained. The laughter, the late-night talks, those just faded away. Eventually, they both realized they were holding on to an idea of their marriage, not the reality of it. The decision to separate reportedly came after a series of heart-to-heart conversations earlier this summer. Teddi and Edwin agreed that staying together for the kids would ultimately do more harm than good. They committed to co-parenting amicably and focusing on creating a stable environment for Slate, Cruz, and Dove. How Teddi is coping. In true Mellencamp fashion, Teddi isn't retreating into silence. She's already channeled her energy into her two T's in a podcast with Tamra Judge, openly discussing the roller coaster of emotions that come with divorce. While she hasn't spilled every detail, her candor about the loneliness, confusion, and occasional relief has resonated deeply with listeners. Friends say she's leaning heavily on her close-knit circle, including several of her former RHOBH co-stars. Kyle Richards, in particular, has been a source of support, offering both emotional comfort and practical advice from her own rocky year with Mauricio Umansky. Teddi is heartbroken, yes, but she's also incredibly strong, one friend shared. She's focusing on her kids, her health, and the future. She's determined not to let this define her. What's next for Edwin? While Teddi is speaking publicly, Edwin has remained more private. He issued a brief statement thanking fans for their kind messages and affirming his commitment to co-parenting. Sources say he's thrown himself into work, but is equally committed to making sure the children adjust as smoothly as possible. He and Teddi are on the same page about putting the kids first, an insider confirmed. They may not be husband and wife anymore, but they will always be a team when it comes to parenting. Fan reactions, support, and sadness. The RHOBH fan base has been vocal in its response, flooding Teddi's social media with supportive messages. Many praised her for addressing the news head-on instead of letting gossip swirl unchecked. Others expressed heartbreak, noting that Teddi and Edwin seemed like one of the realest couples to come out of the franchise. Of course, the rumor mill has also churned out its share of speculation, from alleged disagreements over parenting styles to theories about infidelity, but Teddi has made it clear she won't feed into the drama.